Can we get these temperatures a little higher
Come
around
on.
here?
It only goes up from here, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Lower
Ask
single
and you
digits,
receive.
and we have 50s and 60s in the forecast. Look at this. This is what we call hoarfrost. It's steam mist that goes over and instantly crystallizes on anything it hits. These plants were not covered in ice, and this is on the south side of Lake Hefner.
Wow.
But those north winds were blowing 45 to 50 over the steaming lake because that lake water was a lot warmer than the single-digit temperatures. So how about that? That's pretty cool.
That's so cool looking.
Picture from Jeremy Carter, one of our storm trackers that were tracking all those accidents, over 500 across the state yesterday alone, and much quieter here today and much quieter over the holiday weekend. So Christmas weekend, we're looking at a lot of sunshine and no travel complications, not only here across the state, but across a good portion of the nation. Max wind gusts here yesterday, anywhere from 50 to 55 here across the metro, a 59 there in Minco, 62 in Medicine Park, 50s out towards the west as those north to northwest winds were howling. And temperatures, we went from the 40s to single digits all through the night into today. We're at a balmy 8 degrees right now. How about that? It's a heat wave. As snowfall, we talked about it all week long. It was not going to be a big issue. Some areas would see enough to whiten the ground, and that was the case here across central and northern half of the state. A little bit more in the way of snow cover north of Tulsa near Bartlesville and Nowata and up towards Miami as negative 14, what it feels like right now here across Oklahoma City, negative 42 in Bismarck, negative 29 in Rapid City, negative 32 Minneapolis. And you're thinking, oh, okay, that's cold, but it's northern plains. They're used to this time of the year. But look at the wind chills down across Houston. They're at 3, Corpus Christi, 5. It feels like 15 in New Orleans. Those people are not used to it. They're bundling up, and a lot of power is being used. And you can see widespread wind chill advisories here across the center part of the nation down towards Texas. But even here on the north side of Miami Beach, they have a wind chill advisory. And there's our big area of low pressure. It was zipping its way. A lot of snow, flash freezing where they had rain quickly. And so there's a lot of ice on the roadways across the Great Lakes. And like I mentioned, the power usage here across Texas has, once again, crippled their power source and numerous power outages all the way down towards the coast. And even Florida's dealing with some power outages up the East Coast as wind and just the usage of power because of, cranking up the heat. Like I mentioned, the next couple of days, overall, northwest portions of the lower 48 states and the northeast, some wraparound snow showers, but a good portion here across, especially the center half of the nation, quiet. Lots of sunshine ahead for us. So if you're traveling to grandma's house, you're going to be A-OK, just a little chilly. 7 degrees, a northwest wind at around 20 to 25, the dew point -7. So that Siberian dry air is over top of us right now. So that wind definitely has a bite to it with those single digits because it's been gusting 20 to 25. So wind chills all day long, sub-zero to the single digits. We'll top out around 16, 18 degrees here across the metro, maybe some low 20s with clouds giving way to a little bit more sunshine here this afternoon as big area of low pressure gives way in some quieter weather and some slightly warmer weather as we could come close to 40 degrees here across the metro for Christmas Day, and then 50s and 60s later this week ahead of a storm system that could bring us a little bit of rain for next weekend for ringing in the new year. Single digits again tonight to some low teens with those clear skies and light winds, a south wind, but still a chilly south wind. Temperatures struggling to hit near freezing to the middle 30s off towards the west. And last year, remember this, a high temperature of 71, south winds and sunshine. This year, not quite the same, but a little bit warmer than it is right now, upper 30s to low 40s with a south breeze. And looking at your 9-day forecast, pretty quiet, maybe some clouds around on that Monday. And then there's that warm up, 50s and near 60 as we head towards next Friday.